Hello everyone, Maestro here. I am the football enthusiast. Hope you are all doing well. Week 1. We are currently in week 1 of the Premiership season and we already have an absolutely bonkers officiating decision. The point of today's video is not for me to analyze any game or whatever, or the United game or Wolves game. It's about talking about the refereeing situation in the Premiership and the steps I think should be taken to fix the situation, because it is a problem, a huge problem. It's been a problem for a while now, and it's already played a huge part this season. So before I get straight into the video, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up with the channel, and also turn the bell on for notifications. And also you can find links to my socials down below in the description. So let's get straight into the video. So this video was triggered by this game right here, United vs Wolves. 1-0 win for Manchester United. Varane with a 76-minute header goal. But in regards of the performances from both teams, just forget about that. We should have been looking at a 1-1. So around the 96th minute, we saw a crazy incident involving Onana and Dawson. You can see on your screen right now on the background. The ball was crossed in by a Wolves player. Two Wolves defender went up for it, and so did Onana. Onana came for the ball as well. Onana missed the ball completely and absolutely clattered the Wolverhampton striker, Sasa. I forgot his full name, but yeah. He absolutely clattered him, missing the ball completely. In real time, you're thinking, that's a penalty. You see a replay. Oh, that's definitely a penalty. You see more and more replays. That is 100,000% a penalty. He misses the ball completely. Onana goes in with two hands, clatters right into the Wolverhampton striker. It is from the first look to the last, second, third, fourth, whatever. It is a stone cold penalty. And at that point, you're thinking, all right, so the ref didn't see this. VAR will intervene. They did not. And it's first of all, it's absolutely insane. It's depressing, and we can't go on like this. Before I give you guys more thoughts on this whole situation and what we should do, I want to point you guys to this. So the referee's chief, Howard Webb, has apologized to Wolves for this error, which is insane, because they rarely ever apologize for anything. The referees, they don't care how many bad decisions they make. They usually never apologize. A few times, sure, but not a lot. And in the first week, they've already come out and apologized. The official article reads: Wolves official received an apology from the referee's chief, Howard Webb, on Monday night after the non-penalty decision at United. Webb, who oversees Premier League referees, made contact after the referee Simon Hooper and the VAR referee Michael Salisbury decided against awarding a stoppage time penalty, despite United's goalkeeper Andre Onana wiping out the Wolves striker Sasa. Now, this part is the crazy one. This one is, look. The incident was checked by the VAR, but the ref was not encouraged to review the incident at the pitchside monitor because it was not deemed a clear and obvious error. So the referee's decision stuck. That is, so it's this whole thing where, oh, if it's clear and obvious, we should, tell the refs to go check it on the screen, is the dumbest thing. Who cares if it's clear and obvious? Is it a foul? If the answer is yes, then tell them to go check it. If it's a foul, then the other team, they deserve a foul, so let them check it. Who cares if it's not clear and obvious? Fouls that aren't given, penalties, red cards, these kind of things that aren't given can decide games. So who cares if it's not clear and obvious? And even with all of that, in this case, it's mute because it was so clear and obvious. You see that. I was watching the game with my brother and we saw the incident happen in real time. And right there, we're like, that's a penalty. Straight away. That's a penalty. I saw reactions from United fans over social media, YouTube, etc., thinking, how the hell did we get away with that? Saying the same thing. I have United friends saying to me, I don't know how he didn't see that from the get-go, let alone VAR not seeing that. It was insane. But the most insane part is that VAR did see that. They did see it, but they didn't see it as a clear and obvious error. And it's just ridiculous. We also have more news to report about this whole case. The referees who officiated last night's match, Simon Hooper, alongside VAR officials Michael Salisbury and Richard West, have not been selected for next week's games. They've essentially been dropped for next week. And I'm here to say that means nothing. We've seen this before. We saw this with Mike Dean most recently. He's retired now, but when Mike Dean was a referee, had a string of terrible games, got relegated down to the championship. After a few months, he was back in the Premiership. Fine as Daisy. Nothing happened. There are no punishment. The way these people work, the Prem, and the way they handle the refs, they just put on a show. It's just for the face of it. These guys, Simon Hooper and the rest, will be back in due time this season. Don't worry, and nothing will happen to help improve them. They're just extremely arrogant, and it's not going to change. And in my opinion, the things that need to change is a few things. We need an overhaul. I'm not saying fight everyone. I'm saying train everyone again. Retrain them from the bottom to the top again. This is a new era. We have VAR now. You know, in the past, for most of my life, referees were always given the benefit of the doubt because they're doing this in real time. It's a tough job. They don't have the benefit of us at home, which is just video replay. Well, that changed around 3 to 4 years ago. VAR is a thing. They now have video replay, and they still, more often than they should, make so many bad decisions that decide so many games for so many teams. There are consequences to these actions. This is week 1, alright? And Wolves were costed a point, alright, but it's week 1. This has and probably will be happening in week 30, week 33, week 34, where results must come in now. And it's just, I don't see anything from the refs, from the officials, from the board that suggests that this will change. This whole we're benching Simon Hooper. Get out of here. He's not the only issue. The whole flipping association is the issue. You need to train them from the bottom up once again. Just wipe the board and start from zero. All right, and not only that. You need to develop more young referees coming up to the Premiership too, with that same new training regime. And also, this whole VAR thing, clarify the use of it. Use it to its full extent. Clear and obvious? Who cares if it's clear and obvious? Let's say this Onana Dawson situation where Onana clatters Sasa. First of all, it was clear and obvious, but let's say it wasn't clear and obvious. It wasn't clear and obvious, but it was a foul. So you're not gonna you wouldn't tell the ref to check it because it's not clear and obvious, even though it was a foul, and they would have gotten a penalty from it and then most likely a goal. So take that out. If it's a potential penalty or a potential red card, clear and obvious or not, tell the ref to check it. I am perfectly fine with the game being delayed by a minute or two if the end result is a fair result. I think that's worthy of wasting a minute or two. And that's another thing. It should only be a minute or two. Some of these decisions shouldn't take so long. They need to fix that as well. And these things are just kind of off the top of my head, guys. I don't have a detailed explanation, but it's just something I want to. This is kind of a rant I really want to express because we want it to be fair. I would hate it, and you might think I'm bullshitting, but I really am not. I would hate to win a game where it's just complete BS decisions, and it would be devastating to lose a game because of, once again, BS decisions. I would love to fix those and just make it so that look, football, luck plays a part in football already. We can't control that. Luck is a thing, but we want to push that out as much as possible. And what we can do, whilst we can't decide, the weight of the bounce, the little tackle, this and that, the way the ball drops, blah, but we can't, you know, influence that kind of luck. We can influence the luck that comes with refereeing decisions. In past experience, in the history of football, trophies have been won off bad decisions in referees. Not just games being won, trophies have been won, trophies have been lost because of bad decisions. I want to fix that as much as we can. So that's why I want to rant like this. Well, I did rant like this, and I apologize for being a bit over aggressive, I guess. And that's my general thoughts, and I hope this whole chart, maybe I'm being a bit too much, this whole, benching those refs, maybe that's a sign of something. I don't think it is, but I hope they take more actions in changing what we have right now, in changing this, from the train these referees from top to bottom once again, and any new ones that come in, make sure that they also go through the same regime ultimately, that, and also be more reliant on VAR. And we use it more efficiently too. All right. That's the video, guys. I'm gonna end it right there. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe for more and turn the bell on for notifications. Also, do you agree? Do you disagree? This wasn't an attack on United or anything. This was an attack on refereeing. United, rough, but they had the tenacity to come through, and respect to that. But this is just about refereeing decisions. It's week one. We can't have this in week one, and it's just worrying that this might be a precedent for the rest of the season once again. Have a great day, and great day, and as always, take care of yourself.